Alright guys, here's a follow-up video on my Nylint Army ambulance, Nylint number 7300. I got the doors installed and I painted them. Not happy because I couldn't find the olive drab color to match the van. So what I attempted to do is I painted the doors black and then I painted the green over it. First, well, let me step back. I painted one of the doors without painting the doors black first, and it was a lot brighter. So I cleaned that door up, got the paint off of it, and repainted all 4 doors black. And it did darken this green up, but I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna have to hunt me down the right color if I can. My eagerness of getting the doors back on this van prompted me to go on ahead and just paint the doors this color green. I'm gonna keep looking for the right shade, and if I find it, I will redo the doors. But on the flip side, it's like my son said, you had all these different color shades of green on military equipment. They could have just, you know, say all 4 doors were replaced from a different military vehicle. Like the way he thinks, it still didn't make me feel good. Something else that's really just got me a little irritated is I scratched it. Look at that, right to the metal through both paint. But here on the back, a previous video I told you guys I had to get this corner pressed back out because it was poked in, and the floor was rolled down at the back and humped up in the middle. So I figured that this door would be the problem door of all of them. It is the easiest one to open and close. This one is really tight. I'm just not even going to open it. A little disappointed in my my backyard bodywork here. I was hoping it'd be a little more tighter on the door that had all the damage to the side of the van, but it's not. Alright, here's the doors open on the side. And I mentioned in the previous video that I was concerned with this side being maybe a little bit out. These doors are real tough to open. I purposely didn't paint too heavily on the edges of the doors for that fear, and maybe with a lot of opening and closing they'll get a lot easier to open, but I don't want them to start where they'll fall open, and I don't think they will, because they got little on top of the door. On all of them they have these little knots that help to keep them closed. I want to get the needed decals and the light ordered, and if I can't find another scratch right there, oh, that's where my fantastic paint job. I didn't realize I missed a small spot, but that's okay, because if I'm going to take and repaint them, I'm going to have to strip them anyway. But I'm going to order the decals and the light, and if I can't come up with the right color green, I may just leave it as it is, to my son's point. I mean, because I've left the beat up windshield in. I'm not going to swap it out. I'm not going to remove any of the original decals. I'm just going to put replacements on the door. And the decal sheet I'm going to order, it has, I think it's got 4 of the crosses and 2 ambulance. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. Alright, if I don't repaint the doors to better match this van, I will put the cross on one of the 2 doors. I can't remember which one it's supposed to go on, but I'll go back and look at pictures but I'll put a new cross decal on one of these doors and one of the rear doors, and a little ambulance decals put on the other door. Maybe that'll help break it up. Then again, it might not. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm a little down because I couldn't find the paint. And granted, I live in a town that does not have hobby shops. That, you know, I went to Lowe's and Home Depot. This is Sunday, day after, well, actually it's November 1st, I think. I ran to Home Depot and Lowe's and could not find the paint color I needed. I also went to Michael's, the little hobby flower kind of store, and they had close colors, but it wasn't for metal, it was for plastic. So I got some time. I'm gonna give myself, like I said, I'm gonna order the decals and the light and just make my decision. I may just leave it like this, because to my son's point again, you know, there's no shame in having different color doors on it, because, you know, doors wear out. And also I forgot, I got to get, I think they call it a stretcher, but I call it a gurney. I don't know how easy that's going to be to find. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to put interior in it. I may go ahead and do that too, but we'll see. Alright, now you seen what I got done so far. Again, I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'm okay with it. Rather than stripping the whole van down and repainting it, because there is one on eBay that's been restored, just like the ambulance version, but it's more the color of the door than the color of the van. And I'm sure I can find that paint somewhere. It's just how much time do I want to invest in it, and I'm really eager to get this thing finished up, and especially show it to my dad. You know, the Vietnam era. And like I said, I don't recall if I said it in the first video. I've never seen a picture or a movie or a documentary of a Ford Econoline ambulance during the Vietnam War. I'm sure that the military had them, because I've seen the Econoline trucks that were bought by the U.S. military. They had, you know, the signal lights on the front were here, but they had big round ones mounted above the headlights, and they had on the dashboards a script plate, and it mentioned that it was a U.S. government vehicle. So I don't know if they did the vans the same way. I'm sure they did, because I mean they only made 100 million of Econoline trucks and vans, and I'm sure that they had the vans like that too. And I'm gonna try to find photos of the Vietnam War era showing an Econoline van, seeing how they were done, just out of curiosity. Alright, this is going longer than I was anticipating. I just wanted to show you guys how far I've gotten, and I hope you enjoy. You guys have a great day.